What do you mean by build and release in the context of quality assurance? Differentiate between them. So code, you write a code. Then if you are using in say Visual Studio or any kind of IDE, you build it. So this build you have made, it has not been tested. And then you release this. When you release it, that means it has been tested and now you release it. Builds can be multiple. So build is a software or an application that is ready to be tested. Developers, they create software, that is they make the build and they hand it over to the tester to be tested. So this is a broad phrase that refers to any application that will be examined. The developers can either create a complete program or they can just add a new feature to an existing one and they can make a build. Then that program together with the new functionality is called as a build and it is put through its test by testers. Now what is release? After development and testing, the release is finalized application. The testing team verifies the program and releases it to the final customer end user after testing it. Okay, it's possible that a single release will have multiple builds. So as a result, it is the program that is supplied to the customer end user when the development and testing phases are complete. So the release is based on builds, and there can be multiple builds, but there cannot be multiple releases. Release can only be when one certain release or the delivery is planned. Let us see one by one also. Build is a version of the software or application which the development team hands over to the testing team. So build, whatever you make in your IDE, you actually make a program and give it to the tester to test. Release is the software which has already been tested and now it is ready to be handed over to the end consumers. The build version of the software requires testing to be done. So generally the sanity testing is performed on a build version, but there can be multiple testing. This is just an example. Okay. So sanity testing is, if you know the smoke testing, it is general health checkup. Sanity is proper organ checkup. So whatever has been changed or any functionality has been added, that is properly checked in this. This is a kind of build, that is, it is built over some pre-made build. Release is release version of the software. They don't require any testing. Build version of a software is made more frequently than the release version. Release version, because it is going to be released to the user of the software, are made less frequently than the build version because this is only delivered to the user and it cannot be made every day. You cannot deliver software every day to the user.